It has been a very long time since I have done traditional art. And since I decided to do a traditional piece, I thought that I'd share with you guys a traditional hack. Now, I didn't figure this hack out, but this hack my teacher taught me back in high school, way back when. Not that long ago, actually. I only graduated high school, 2018. I graduated high school 8 years ago. It's not that long ago. Either way, we're getting off topic. So, my teacher taught me this hack back in high school. So what you basically do is you take a photo, and I chose a black and white one because I thought it'd be easiest to emulate the dark and light shadows. I thought it'd be easiest to emulate the shadows in a black and white photo. And let me tell you, it was freaking hard to find a black and white photo, okay? It should not be that hard to find a black and white photo in like a Vogue magazine or whatever. Why aren't there more of them? Either way, so you take a photo and you slice that bad boy right down the center, or if your model is not in the center, you slice it right down the model's face, so that way you have a half and half cutout, I suppose. And once that is done, you take, what we would do in high school is we'd take the one half, we'd glue it to the paper, and we match that one half and we draw the other half ourselves. But that's not what I'm going to do. I'm only going to tape down the one half. I'm going to use that to get the proportion right on my face. And then I'm going to take the other half and I'm going to use it to get the other half of my face in proportion. Then I'm going to remove both parts and throw them away because we don't need that. Okay, so before you guys freaking roast me, right? I haven't done traditional art in forever, so it's not going to be perfect, but it's going to be a pretty darn good use of an old magazine photo and a pretty good way to get proportions and get faces and to get facial features, that's what I'm looking for, and to get facial features where you need them to be on the paper or on the face, on the model, on the drawing. We're going to get everything right, okay? We're going to get it together is what we're going to do. So I'm taping one half down, and then I'm going to copy the other half of it, and I'm going to remove that piece and copy the other half, if that's making any sense. Honestly, you only need one half. As long as you have your one half down and you can copy the other half of it, you can just throw it away and you can go off of your own half to get the other side right. So before I started doing this, I was looking for my array of pencils. Pretty sure I had a 6B somewhere. I definitely had some lighter kinds somewhere, but I could not find them. All I could find was my very extremely cheap dollar store pencils. And let me tell you, those don't blend right. They don't shade right. They barely shade at all. They just kind of sit on top of the paper. So I instead went for a dollar store mechanical pencil because those shade pretty good, actually. Better than I expected. So what I am doing is I am matching up one side of the face to the other, and I am laying down shadows. Once I get all the facial features where they need to be, I am then laying down shadows where I see them in the one half that's not taped to the paper. And then I'm going to remove the other half, tape down this new half, get the facial features where I need them to be on that side, and also copy the shadows from the side that I just removed, if that's making any sense. Also, I am definitely not going for likeness in this drawing because I already had too much to do just trying traditional again after 8 years. So we're definitely not going to go for likeness. I already have too much in my hands. I'm not going to try to make it look exactly like the picture. Okay. Which is the same reason why I removed that little pesky hand. I like drawing hands, actually. I really enjoy drawing them. I like, at least if they're big. I don't like drawing little tiny baby hands. Those always look crazy when I do them. But I already had too much to do just focusing on getting traditional down and working in graphite again. So I was not going for likeness, and I was definitely not putting that freaking hand in there. I'm not trying to mess myself up even more. So what I'm doing is I'm looking at both halves of the pictures, and I'm just laying down shadows where I need them to be that can later be blended out to where they should be nice and smooth if all goes to plan. So I did not have any blendy tools. Instead, I have cotton swabs, not cotton swab, I have Q-tips, and I have regular old toilet tissue paper, because you know what, you can never go wrong with those. I thought about using oil, because I know some people use baby oil just to get very smooth transitions in their shading, but then I know that changed the paper colors over time. Also, I don't own baby oil, so I was going to use olive oil. No, wrong, I don't have olive oil in my house either. I was going to use, what the freak is the oil called? Coconut oil. That's what I was going to use. I was going to use coconut oil, but yeah, I figured that would kind of turn the paper colors over time as well. Plus, coconut oil is expensive, and I'm not about to use it on this drawing, because I cook with it, and I need that. And I also put it in my hair sometimes, but you know, gotta separate the oils. So I really wish that I could find my, is it SB? I'm pretty sure it's SB, 2B, whatever it is, the darkest pencil. I was really hoping I could find that one. Oh my gosh, I freaking found it just now. It's right in my thing. It is a SB. Oh, I'm so mad. This whole time I could have had it. Either way, I didn't find it. I found it just now, but I didn't find it when I was drawing. So I really wish I had my SB pencil, which I found just now, not helping. But if I had it, then I can make the hair so much darker, the eyebrows so much darker, and the shirt so much darker. Since I usually work in inks, I'm used to my blacks being extremely black, like the blackest they can get. And working in graphite, it was bugging me so much that everything is so gray. Maybe if I was going for a realistic like color pencil drawing, which I am not too confident in doing at the moment, but if I was going for a realistic color pencil drawing, yeah, I would have felt better about the way the darks looked against, like, because I would have had a black color pencil. But I don't know, it's just everything's so gray. Like if I could just make something extremely dark, that would have helped a lot. And I tried, I actually went back over her shirt again just to try to get it really dark, but that didn't really work. I also struggled with making outlines, because I kind of love outlines. They're like my thing. And I know in realism you're not supposed to have outlines, I realized that, but I really wanted to put them in there. And I kind of did in a couple places. Like I definitely outlined her shirt and her chin and her ears. And I tried, okay, let me tell you, I was trying to blend out the outline on her nose a lot, because I know we're not supposed to do that. But either way, I think the hack definitely worked, because things are where they're supposed to be. Shadows are where they're supposed to be. And also, I feel like this is a completed realistic drawing, which I don't do often. And it actually did not take as long as I thought it would. I mean, maybe it would have if I put a lot more time into the shading, but this is just to show you, you can use an old magazine photo and you can get things where they need to be, you can get shadows where they need to be, and you can get facial features down easily enough with this half and half little thing that I did. So while it wasn't as hard as I thought it would be, I also was not going for realism, so that would have been harder. I mean, not realism, I also wasn't going for likeness. So if I was going for like complete likeness between the drawing and the reference I used, it would have taken a lot longer, because it takes longer to get things exactly the way they're supposed to be, in the exact shape they're supposed to be. So that would have taken a little bit longer. But because I was just going, I just wanted to show, you know, that you can use this half of a paper to do your drawings. And that's all. So I will see you Friday. And bye.